if you would join us.
Hey Star Wars fans and action figure collectors, welcome back to another Black Series review. We're looking at Anakin Skywalker from The Phantom Menace. Glad this one has finally showed up. It's nice to sort of see some more love for The Phantom Menace coming into the Black Series line. A little bit shortchanged, to be honest. But yeah, it looks like we're getting there for the 25th anniversary. Hopefully the vintage collection gets some equal love as well. We'll see. There's a little bit of a bio on the back there. Nice image of Jake Lloyd as Anakin Skywalker. I think it looks quite good. Nothing super special about the packaging. It's just nice to see that nice sort of yellow, sandy yellow color, representative of Tatooine. I think anyway. Anyway, that's enough about the packaging. Let's bust open the figure and take a look. All right, folks, here is Little Annie. Little Annie. Great looking figure. Nice to have this one in the collection. We've pretty much had all the iterations of Anakin Skywalker now, which is great. Episode 3 does need a very much needed upgrade, but nice to tick Phantom Menace off the box. I'd love to see him in his sort of Jedi Padawan at the end, from the end of Phantom Menace. I think that would be a cool figure to add to the line as well at some stage. So yeah, accessory-wise, just coming with his backpack here, which is fine because, you know, he's not one to use weapons or anything in the Phantom Menace. Some of the original figures came with like an oil gun. I do have the original little Anakin here from 1999. Has his backpack. I don't have his little oil gun, but yeah, that's fine. It's all he really needs. Yeah, I don't know. I guess a few little extra accessories would have been nice. Maybe like the Naboo Starfighter helmet that he puts on later. You know, he's still in his outfit for the whole movie, or until the very end. But you know, if you could have put a Naboo helmet on him, I don't know, that would have been cool. But that's all right. So we'll get a nice close-up look at Anakin here. I think they've done a pretty good job. You know, I think it gets the point across. It looks like Jake Lloyd. This looks like a young boy with messy hair. Just getting a look over his outfit. Sort of the simple robes. There's a simple shirt and pants and the wraps around the legs. No, but if memory serves me correctly, this is actually the first sort of child action figure, aside from the child Grogu. But in terms of having a child represented as an action figure, this is the first. I guess the hope is that they could add Luke and Leia to the Obi-Wan Kenobi sort of line. That would be cool. But I do like that they've captured his sort of little undershirt there, which looks good. I'd say from a critical standpoint, I'd say the only thing sort of missing here is probably a little bit of weathering. As I said, like compared to little Annie here, like he's he's got a little bit of extra weathering. And don't get me wrong, this figure's 25 years old. I still think it holds up in the 3 3/4 inch line. I'd love to see a new one, but it's all right. Talking about the Black Series one right now, though. Something, all the sculpting on the shirt and everything's really nice. I think they've done a good job. I do want to see how easy this backpack will go on. Oh, look at that. Like a glove. Really nice and easy to go on. I was expecting to have to undo clips and stuff like that, but no, that goes on. Sits really well. You can have him running through the desert. He looks good. You know, I like what they've done with his hands. You know, this one has the capability to, you know, hold something if you've got something. I'm not sure, you know, whether you've got something that resembles an oil gun. You know, anything like a tool he might be using to clean up. But I like that his right hand, you know, you could still have him holding something here, but it's almost a little bit more of a relaxed look, which is good. Get it a bit closer there. And he's still got the freckles on the cheeks. But yeah, I'm glad the backpack sort of goes on really nice and easy. Just got to bring those arms back a little bit. Slip that off. I guess now we can talk about articulation of this figure. It does have the ball and socket in the top of the head. Ball and socket in the lower neck as well. You know, the head sort of has enough movement for itself. It does have just a ball hinge in the shoulder. I don't think there's that extra sort of butterfly joint in there. I don't think it needs it, but it could be in there. I'm just not spotting it. It's well hidden. Hinges in the elbows, hinges in the wrists, so you've got an in and out hinge there, and an up and down hinge on that hand. Got a bit of a torso joint there. You know, you can kind of see the joint clearly, so you're probably not going to move it around too much. But when it's in a sort of static standard position, you can't see that, so that's fine. Ball and socket, the thighs there, upper hips, should I say. 90-degree hinge there on the knee. And then, yeah, ball hinge on the ankles and the rocker joint on the foot there. So he's good. He's good. I like it. I'm always happy to add more. I don't know. I think this one's been probably on a lot of people's list for a long time. You know, it's been on my list. I've definitely been missing from the Phantom Menace. I'm looking forward to hopefully having the Padme figure in the coming days. And we're getting the Droideka in a probably not too far away, a couple of months perhaps. I think that's due for an April or May release. So yeah, what other figures would you like to see from the Phantom Menace come to the Black Series? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed this review. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Thank you all for watching and checking it out. I'm grateful to have this one nice and early. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel. We've got some other newer figure reviews coming up in the next days and week, hopefully. All being well. But yeah, we'll catch up soon. Thank you for watching. May the Force be with you always.